Hello everyone, and welcome to Batman Arkham Knight, the latest release of Rocksteady's Arkham trilogy. Don't, just forget about Arkham Origins, that thing never existed. But anyways, I wanted to show you guys, kind of what this game is all about. If you played the last two mainline Arkham games, then you kind of already know. But this is the first next-gen only Batman game, and they've added something pretty cool. The Batmobile. Which is kind of a combination between the, I forget what they called it, like the tumbler? Something in the Christopher Nolan movies. It's a Batmobile tank. And it's pretty awesome. Problem with this is it kind of kills the frame rate. I'm running on a GTX 770, which is above the recommended specs. But I've got the frame rate uncapped. I typically get around 60-70 FPS, but then in the Batmobile driving fast, I've seen it drop down to 15 frames. So there's definitely some issues there. But everyone is afraid of my Batmobile. And it's a pretty awesome addition. This game looks absolutely gorgeous. We're in Arkham, not in Arkham City, actually in Gotham City in this game. But in this video I'm going to try and avoid any story spoilers. Cannot talk. Any story spoilers. I'm just going to be doing side missions. We've got over here this kind of mission wheel. It lets you select between like different side objectives and the main line objective. So we're just going to go rescue firefighter, kind of check out what this game's all about, like what changes they made to combat and all that stuff. So let's get into it. And you can eject yourself from Batmobile, which is pretty awesome. Alright, up here on the rooftop, got a couple armed guys. I don't know if they'll see me up here or not. We'll see. So they've instituted a new mechanic called the Fear Multi-Takedown. I will illustrate that here in a second. In the old games you could do multiple stealth takedowns. I think they've taken that out and put this in instead. But essentially what you can do is drop down, and what you have to do is look at the guy that you want to take down next, and then hit the attack button again. You can do up to 3. You could probably upgrade it later on to be able to do more. Kind of hard to talk, play at the same time. I think another thing they added, I don't think this was in
Bring it back.
Arkham Origins, but you can pick up weapons like baseball bats and stuff like that. I don't see any lying around though. But you can pick up weapons or these chairs, throw them at the guys, or use the bats to your advantage. Pretty cool addition. That guy's chest's bugging out. Yeah, but here we go, we got the firefighter. Rescued him. That's one of the side objectives in the world. It almost seems kind of like a collectible.
I thought I was dead for sure. Those animals.
Think. What do you remember about the attack?
The chief had us heading back into the city, searching for civilians. He said we weren't leaving anyone behind, and then from nowhere this fireball or something slammed into us. I must have blacked out. Next thing I know, one of these psychos is stubbing a cigarette out on me. You found the others? What about the chief?
I'm still looking. Wait here. I'll arrange for you to be taken to safety.
Okay. So, yeah, voice acting's pretty good. Batman looks a little weird when he's talking, to be perfectly honest. Should go into here. It's got a skill system just like in the other games, except that the trees are I think, a little bit larger than they were before. And also, you can upgrade your Batmobile. Do a bunch of different cool stuff out of that. Let's go ahead and grab that. But yeah, I mean, this is again the PC version of the game. I haven't had the widespread issues that seemingly everybody else has had. Running at 1080p, VSync off, and I turned off anti-aliasing just to get a little bit extra performance. But everything else is maxed out. Looks pretty damn good. There's weird texture pop-in stuff. Like the textures on doors and stuff, like just not showing up right. I don't know. Some weird stuff every now and then. You can also do Batmobile assisted takedowns whenever it's in the area. Batmobile fires non-lethal rounds at people because Batman doesn't kill anyone, of course. But yeah, game performance-wise, it runs fine. I'm sure if I had 970 or 980, I would have no issues as far as performance. But I'm assuming because the recommended specs were, I think it was a 760 was on recommended. With the initial frame rate cap at 30 FPS, I think that's what they're accounting for as opposed to the ideal 60 FPS. So I'll get anywhere from 70 FPS to, again, like all the way down to 15, which is really odd. It really only drops down that low in the Batmobile driving fast through the city, though. Pretty good port. Yeah, I'm getting 25, 36, 29. What was that? Someone's freaking out. But let's see if I can't find some of the drone tanks that are driving around. Oh, there's one. Alright. So here's some of the vehicle combat. You've got your main cannon and also the Vulcan gun. But anytime... So if I were to try and fire at human targets... Uh-oh. Use a Vulcan gun to take out those homing rockets. It shows you kind of like where their projectiles are going to be fired, so you can get out of the way. When it gets to be like 10 tanks, you have a whole bunch of different kind of cross zones you gotta stay out of. It gets pretty interesting. You can do these dodge moves to try and move in and out. And then there's a similar thing to the like combo mechanic. Oh. To where if you take out multiple tanks, then you can do this. It's basically like free takedowns on these vehicles. Oh man, oh man. Yeah, the tank combat can get a little repetitive, but I mean, it hasn't. Like, you do it a lot, but not too much. At least not yet. I've probably put about 2 to 3 hours into the game so far. It hasn't outstayed its welcome yet, but who knows how much of it is actually in the game. So, yeah. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can show you guys. I don't think so, except for these horrible, horrible frame rate drops. Might be even worse because I'm recording now, but...
Our army is trained, Batman.
Get higher. Now I'm all the way up here. I'm getting 70 FPS. So, yeah. This is Batman Arkham Knight. If you ask me, very, very good game. I'm liking it much better than Arkham City, but I think Arkham Asylum is still my favorite in the series. But pretty cool game. I recommend you check it out. It's on Xbox One, PS4, and PC. Be wary if you do have, I think it's AMD cards mostly getting affected with the stuttering video and audio issues. Just keep that in mind, but Rocksteady has already put out a statement that they're working with the studio that did the port to try and fix the issues with those machines. So yeah, recommend you guys check this out. Thank you everybody for watching, and I'll see you all later.